Morning drive, it's hitting us right now in the FM metro area. And then once that snow ends, unfortunately, we see some wind pickup. It's not going to be intense, but enough that we have the concern about some blowing snow and drifting snow later today. This is our live view in Fargo. Not much of one. You can barely make out I-94 in the shot here with the snow that's been blasting through the metro now. So here's another view in the FM area. This is the I-94 Red River Bridge from the Fargo side of the Red River. You can see we're starting to get a little snow on the road surface there. Visibility coming down. Nice to see folks have their headlights on. Want to make sure you're doing that, even though of course the sun is up this morning as you're driving through this weather. It's going to be a tough morning commute in a lot of places. The timing of this snow, not good. Looking at the snow moving through, the most heavy part of this is in the areas in the deep blue, though the snow stretches from north of Highway 2. Grand Forks has been dealing with this snow for a while this morning, all the way down through the FM metro area and then back over toward Oaks near that South Dakota line. And it is pushing now more into Minnesota too. So eventually our concerns will be greater for Minnesota than eastern North Dakota for this snow as it continues to march eastward. We'll show you the movement on it in a second, but it's this deep blue area where we're seeing some of our heavier snowfall rates, and it's been snowing in Fargo, but we're about to see the heavier snow take over. It's already started in the northern and western parts of the metro. This stretches all the way up I-29 back up toward Hillsboro, and then again pushing into Clay County now, and then back over toward places like the Leonard area, seeing that heavier pocket of snow. So again, this moves eastward as we go through the morning. You can see it's kind of been dropping south or expanding southward as it's been doing so. So those of you in southeastern North Dakota, this will be affecting you if not already. And then again, right along Highway 2 in the Northern Valley. Not saying that we're not seeing a few flakes up along the Canadian border. In fact, Cavalier reporting a quarter-mile visibility, but a lot of the focus is concentrated a little farther south for that snow. We're looking at half-mile visibility in Fosston and in Grand Forks. Fargo now down to a half-mile, so visibility continues to drop. Less than a mile visibility in Valley City and in Oaks. We're at a half-mile visibility too, and eventually Lakes Country, you'll see that come down. Most areas the wind is light. The exception is Oaks. We've got a gust of 29 miles per hour right now. That's a preview of what we may see for other places in the valley coming up today. So again, blowing snow in open country, reduced visibility in those places, and of course drifting as well. Now temperatures, they've actually been rising as the clouds and the snow have been moving in. So Fargo's at 7 now. It's 6 in Grand Forks. Jamestown up to 20. But over to the east, we're still pretty cold. We're below 0 in Wadena, Badette at 2 below there. Eventually the clouds take over for you. You'll see the snow move eastward here in your hour-by-hour planner. This is 9 a.m. Still dealing with the snow in southeastern North Dakota, but especially moving into our Minnesota viewing area. And then by noon, a lot of this is tapering off. Eastern North Dakota pretty much done. We're seeing some scattered snow showers still going on in the east, and those will be tapering into the afternoon hours. Temperatures remaining cold today, teens and 20s. Winds will be out of the north again. In the wake of this system, we'll see that northwesterly turn and some gusts getting in the 20s and 30s. So your evening drive, the snow may be done, but you'll have to watch out for some blowing and drifting snow. Now into tonight, the wind eases up, we clear out, we quiet down, and our temperatures plummet. By tomorrow morning, we're looking at sub-zero lows throughout pretty much all of the valley. So snow potential, this is including what we've seen so far this morning. Some areas getting in that 3+ range and that heavier pocket of snow. And then there'll be a lot of places closer to around an inch. Some places not picking up much at all. It just depends on where you are in relation to that snow moving through. Quick look at the end of week storm. Thursday, we may see some snow develop during the day in advance of this storm. So that's something especially to watch. But the main part of it developing Thursday night and into Friday, you can see that heavy snow with it. Still looks to be on the very south and eastern edge of the valley. But again, a little bit of a change in the track could make a big difference. And so a lot of uncertainty. That was one model look. There are others showing different scenarios. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for you and keeping you up to date on that system that could be a little more powerful with more wind and again, more moisture by the end of the week.
Okay, we'll stay right here and keep updated with you. Thank you, Lisa.